morning, guys. Happy Sunday. It is March 18th. I am bright-eyed and been working on stuff all morning. It's about 9:45, 10 o'clock. But as you can see, I've got a hot mess going on my desk right now. But I was actually really considering not posting a vlog this week just because I've had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that I've needed to get done and a lot of things to prep for. So I really wanted today to be more of a self-care day, but I actually thought that would be a really good topic for a vlog because that is one of my bi-monthly goals over the next 2 months, is to make sure I do have a self-care day every single week. So I know this is kind of breaking the rules a little bit because really I shouldn't be in front of the camera, but what I did tell myself is that I'm going to stay off of my phone and away from social media all day long. I am wearing my Apple Watch. I have put it on airplane mode so that way no one can contact me. And with my Apple Watch anyways, I'm not really that tempted to go on social media just because the screen's really small. So that's one of the things I'm going to focus on today because I really have stuff that I want to work on that's fun for me. And that's why I'm sitting in my office right now. But I also have other things like taking bubble baths, you know, repainting my nails, reading a book, journaling, meditating, putting on a face mask, all that kind of stuff that just makes me feel really good and things that I like to do for self-care. So as you can see this morning, I just really kind of half-assed my appearance. I'm wearing a headband with the Stranger Things shirt. So it is what it is, but I woke up feeling really inspired and motivated, but wanting to stay away from social media and sometimes falling into the comparison trap that becomes so regular when you do go on social media too often. I've just found I've been super productive in the mornings and I have loved that because then it makes me feel good, like I'm accomplished early on in the day. So when I go for a run or, you know, get my workout in or just kind of relax and read, I don't feel guilty about it. It's this weird thing I have where if I'm not a little bit productive every day, I feel guilty, almost like I've wasted the day. And that's something that's a flaw of mine. It's something I'm working on to give myself the grace to just sit back and relax and, you know, be grateful and happy for everything that's happened and what my life currently looks like right now. So with that being said, this vlog is probably going to be a little bit all over the place, but this is just going to give you guys a glimpse into my days when I'm focusing on self-care. Hopefully it will inspire you to make some much needed changes if you're feeling tired, overwhelmed, burnt out, or stressed. Okay, so now it's 2 o'clock and as you can see, I went a little over into my self-care day. But I've just been very diligent on making sure that everything is all ready to go for this book tour because it's very complicated when you're an indie author. And I will do a video. I know a lot of people ask me like, how do you set up a book tour as an indie author? What are the steps? You know, where are you gonna have your events? Like what are the venues and all of that? So I will do a video on that later on down the road. Right now I'm still in the process of planning everything and finalizing everything. So it does take a lot of work though, because for instance, for a lot of bookstores as an indie author, you have to put your books on consignment. So you have to go through this whole paperwork process to do that before they will consider you for an event. Some indie bookstores aren't like that and they're just like, come on down. I love those bookstores. And then there are some other ones that just, you know, don't really respond, or maybe they went out of business, but Google's not updated. So between trying to find an email address and a phone number and getting in touch with the actual manager of the store, that can be somewhat difficult. So then I've had to be a little bit more creative and look at other spaces and venues. But again, I will do a whole video on all of that. I'm just in the process of getting everything finalized and ready to go so that I can actually announce the venues as well as the times and just how everything's going to work. So basically what I'm trying to say is that it's really fun to plan a book tour because it's exciting, but there's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes into it. Like I've spent hours and hours researching certain bookstores, making sure that everything is basically ready to go and that I'm following all of the rules and guidelines that they have set forth. So doing my best to enjoy the planning part of it, although it is somewhat stressful. But the good news is that I have a place for every one of my locations, and it's really just finalizing the nitty-gritty details of each one. So y'all should be expecting my announcement for the locations, like the actual venues, very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut down my computer, and then I'm not sure exactly what I want to do now. My brain feels a little bit like, ah! But I realized that I did not journal this morning, and I need to drink some water. And I think I want to just kind of relax and read a little bit. I think that's what we're gonna do right now. So you guys know I have been journaling with Shannon Kaiser's Find Your Happy daily mantras. I've been opening it up to a random day and journaling. Like, I'll sit there and kind of think about something or think about a situation that's really affecting me, and then I'll open it up to a random page and see what the mantra and what the message is for that day. And I just want to share what I got for today, because it's always spot on, but today especially it's really spot on. So the mantra or the message is, the secret to having it all is being thankful for it all. Gratitude is the life force of everything. You might be focusing too much on what you don't have. If you are comparing yourself to others and observing what they have in relation to you, realize this is a mirror to your own potential. If someone has what you want, see this as a reflection of what is possible for you. Jealousy is a lack of love in an area of your life you desire most. If you want to have it all, be thankful for what you already have. That's actually really funny, because I feel like that's a lot of the reason why I'm taking a step back from social media and not being anywhere near my phone today. And if I'm being totally honest with you guys, gratitude has definitely been more difficult for me over the past week. And I don't really know how to explain why, but I was just in a mindset of lack, or I have been in a mindset of lack lately over the past couple of weeks. And I found myself not really being able to get fully immersed in my creative projects. And that's really hard. That's really hard for someone like me who likes to do things every single day and likes to feel productive. But I've also learned that when I go so much, because I tend to just go all into my projects, and then like what just happened working on my book tour, you know, all of a sudden it's 2 o'clock and I've been working on that since 10 a.m. So, you know, I spend a lot of time doing something because I get in the zone and think to myself, I just want to finish this. I just want to get it done with, which is good. But then you have to know when to take a step back and when to go relax and let your brain kind of power down a little bit. And that's something I've really been learning. But I feel proud of myself. There's still a few things that I want to do for my book tour, but I stepped away from my office. I came over to the living room, grabbed my journal, grabbed my book. I have a couple of other books, by the way. The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. My sister and I bought this book when I was in Arizona, and we've been reading it together. It is such a good book so far. Like, I'm loving it. And then the next book I'm starting to read in the personal development realm is Sacred Powers, The 5 Secrets to Awakening Transformation by David G. So yeah, this is a huge part of my self-care routine, is taking the time to step away from screens and just immerse myself in books and the written word, and also my journal. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and read for a little bit. I did realize that I do need to go buy some fresh veggies for dinner this evening because I ran out of zucchini. So I may have to leave to run to Kroger real fast and get that, so I'm able to cook myself a healthy dinner. But once I come back from the grocery store, I have a feeling I will be in my bedroom, in the bathroom area a lot, just doing face masks and taking off my peeling and chipping nail polish, taking a bubble bath, and doing all that girly pampering stuff. Okay, so I finished my self-care day. The only thing I did not do was take off the nail polish on my fingernails. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and get a manicure this week. Honestly, it's so hard to do all the other stuff because you need your hands, and I just didn't have the time to let the nail polish dry. So I think I'm actually going to record a podcast that will go up later this week, probably, probably on Wednesday. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and record a podcast because I have a couple of ideas rolling around in my mind. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. And then I'm probably going to end the evening with reading and just laying in bed. It's been a good day. It's been a productive day. I feel like I've gotten a lot done. And I also feel like I took care of myself. It's been really nice staying away from my phone. So I did check it twice, but I didn't go onto social media. I just checked emails real quick and I checked my text messages. So didn't go onto social media. It was a really nice day to detox and get away from it. I think I may actually make Sundays, make it a permanent thing where that will be my self-care day and kind of getting everything ready for the week, but also really making sure that I'm taking care of myself and staying away from my phone. It's crazy because you don't really realize how much of a time suck and a drain social media is, like when you're just scrolling through it mindlessly, and how you can sometimes end up doing that for 30 minutes to an hour, or sometimes even more than that. So overall, I'm really proud of myself. All right, friends, it is 8:45 in the evening. Obviously, I'm in bed. This is where I'm gonna leave you because I'm really tired and I've got a busy week coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. I'm gonna read The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. But if you like today's vlog, please make sure to give it a thumbs up to support my channel. Don't forget you can also support me through my Jubilant link, which is listed in the description box below. If you're looking to get serious about writing and publishing your book, my self-study coaching program for writers called VALIANCE is still open for registration. You can find the link in the description box below. And don't forget that in this coming Monday's video, I will be revealing the title, release date, and the cover for my personal development book. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. And don't forget to follow me on social media like Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, so that way you can make sure you are up to date on everything that is going on in my world. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.